Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cookies and Chat.
Hi, everybody. We are in New York City on the coldest day on the planet. I don't know, it's like -1 or something, but
Yes.
we're here to see a show, but we didn't want to leave you out. So here we are, somewhere in a coffee shop with a pig's ear cookie.
Yes.
So no, we did not make these, but they do make them here. So we are in a little cafe with some coffee. Just here to talk to you before our show.
Yep.
So, so how is it going? Last time we talked about interviewing and looking for jobs.
Right.
So, Lisa, how's it going for you? We'll start with that.
Try not to get discouraged because it's way too early. I like your advice. When you get to the 500 resume mark, then you could start to say I'm a little concerned.
Yes.
But I'm not anywhere quite near that. I'm probably near 150.
Okay.
So that's not bad.
All right.
So anyway, our topic for today is following up from interviews. So
Important.
I thought I would ask you.
Okay.
How do you usually follow up from interviews?
Great question. So I am old school, and I don't care how old you are out there. But if there's something, you leave an interview where you feel like, yeah, I could see myself here.
Yeah.
Follow up. I'm telling you, they're the ones that get the biggest, I'll say, get the callback.
Right.
It could be a handwritten note. You want to do an email, a phone call, something, but a handwritten note or an email. Just really appreciated your time. I could see myself or looking forward to hearing from you.
Right.
Short and sweet and to the point. It's not the time to resell yourself. You already sold yourself in the interview. But to follow up with that. Now, I feel you should send a follow-up. Your first follow-up should be immediate.
Okay.
I actually used to do follow-ups in my car. I would leave the interview, get in my car, and then I would shoot them an email.
Okay.
Because how would you feel if you interviewed somebody and then maybe like 20 minutes later you look at your email and there is that person?
It looks like they're on top of the game.
Not only that, it's going to stick on your mind. So as you're interviewing other people, you're going to remember that person that followed up. I'm telling you. If you're not interested in it, of course, then you don't have to waste your time. But I'm telling you, when you do that, statistics show people that follow up quickly are the ones that might get a second look quicker. Let me back up a second. One of the questions you should ask in an interview is when are you looking to fill it?
Yeah.
And when can I expect to hear from you?
Right.
All right, so you can kind of gauge that. If they say, well, we're trying to make a decision by the end of this month, I would wait about a few days before, maybe even a week before. So just wanted to follow up with the status.
Yeah.
And if you get a response that does say, sorry, we chose to go another direction, don't hesitate to say, would you mind if I asked you why?
Yeah.
Especially, like I will always ask, how many people am I up against? How many people are you interviewing? Because I have been told in the past, well, it's you and one other person we're looking at. Okay, I want to know what they had that I didn't. Not for this position,
For the next
that I
one.
would, exactly.
Yeah.
Because that's also a learning opportunity of maybe something I could have done different or said different.
Right.
That would make a difference the next round. You don't want to be a pest and calling every day, but I would definitely follow up with that one time and then wait a couple of weeks or whenever they tell you that they're about to make a decision.
Yeah.
The other thing is sometimes you may have already experienced this where you apply for a position and then maybe a few months later you go, there it is again.
Yes,
So
I
why
have.
is that? Don't be discouraged with that or take that as a negative.
You can take that.
Because there's a couple of reasons for that. One could be that, it could be they didn't find the right person. But one could be they were actually just kind of seeing what was out there, fielding it, so to speak. And now they're putting it out there again. So if you see it out there again, apply again if you feel that you are a good fit. Repetition, like, oh, I've seen that resume before, maybe
That's
we'll
happened a couple
reconsider.
times. Yeah.
So those are some small suggestions I have for follow-up.
I think that's some great suggestions.
Thank you. Any questions?
I think for the most part, that really answers the questions that I had in my mind. Like, how do you getting somebody's email, I will ask them a lot of times in the interview. I'd like to follow up if possible. Do you have an email address that I can write to, or what's the format here? So I've done that before
Okay.
too.
All right. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
All right. So look, we're going to keep this short and sweet because it is cold out here in New York City.
Yep.
So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, please stay warm. It's happy Super Bowl, whatever it is you're rooting for, and of course the Olympics. A lot of stuff going
Yes.
on this weekend, and we will be back next week with some additional engaging topics.
Definitely.
Have a
All
great
right.
week, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Okay.
I couldn't see your face at all. Why did you put your face in there?
I kind of shuffled it back and
Okay,
forth.
because I didn't see it at all.
Oh,
I kept seeing. I
Like
didn't
my
see
hair.
you at all. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So I think what